Okay, I want to apologize because they're testing our tornado siren right now. It's lunch hour, so there is going to be an annoying noise in the background for about like 2 minutes. I apologize. I'm waiting till it like swings back around. I got my new glasses today. I was so happy to get these. These are actually prescription glasses. But the frames I actually found at a local thrift store, and I went to my eye doctor. I had an eye doctor's appointment coming up, and I asked him, I said, can you just put my prescription in? And they said, yep, sure can. So I was pretty happy. They're actually really unique. Anyways, I wanted to make a video talking about something that I know there's other women out there that go through it. PMDD is a real thing, but I wanted to talk about a subject that I have never talked about. The horrible, rotten, weird symptoms that come along with PMDD that you probably didn't even know were a part of PMDD. PMDD comes with a whole range of really strange symptoms. PMDD is premenstrual dysphoric disorder. It also comes with physical symptoms that make it incredibly hard to be a part of the world. When I was at work, I remember, which is one of the symptoms I'm about to talk about, so I guess I'll just mention this one first. One of the symptoms that come along with PMDD is heart palpitations. Heart palpitations are basically due to hormone fluctuations. Some of these segments are going to be a little bit longer than others. Hormone fluctuations can cause heart palpitations because they're increasing, they're decreasing, they're going back and forth, and it just causes your body basically to go out of whack. We have like 4 different hormones in our body. We have estrogen, testosterone, estrogen, I can't even say the words, like it starts with an O, and progesterone. Estrogen is the female-driven hormone. Testosterone is the male-driven hormone. Progesterone is the hormone for females, but it also helps us with pregnancy and things like that nature. The estrogen hormone, not really educated on that yet. I'm still learning about it. The most common hormone that women are sensitive to is estrogen and progesterone. Me, it's estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen for me makes me have really bad anxiety, heart palpitations. My sleep schedule is all over the place. But like I said, the one thing that I have the most is anxiety, which is another weird symptom of PMDD is anxiety. Anxiety is also produced and induced by progesterone and estrogen, the constant up and down of it. You actually can have estrogen spikes before you ovulate, and that can cause you to have problems, as well as it can make you feel like out of sorts. You just don't feel right. Very hyper. I get very, very hyper. I start cleaning a lot. Progesterone in my luteal phase causes me just to get, which is the next one, really, really bad fatigue. I'm talking chronic fatigue to the point where it doesn't matter if you sleep 6 to 8 hours a night, 12 to 15 to 25, it doesn't even matter. If you slept a week, you are still going to be extremely tired during the day. This is the time of the month where I start downing water like it's going out of style. I make sure that I keep myself hydrated. I try to stay away from caffeine, which are stimulants. I try to stay away from them as much as possible because you think it's going to help you, but it really doesn't. It just makes you more tired. It does for me, as well as it just makes my anxiety 50,000 times worse by trying to constantly combat the progesterone and the side effects of it, and it's not doing anything. It just makes me sick. Another weird symptom that I have with PMDD, and this happens about 7 to 8 days before my period starts, really bad teeth problems. I'm talking like cavities, inflammation, bleeding gums, tartar problems. You can brush your teeth up to 3 to 4 times a day. It doesn't matter. You can floss your teeth, use mouthwash, you name it. It doesn't help. Funky ass breath, and you have no control over it. You're chewing packs of gum. You're sucking on mints. Just a lot of oral problems. I know with me, I have really bad dry mouth, which is another reason why I'm always drinking water. I have cotton mouth, but the most thing that I've noticed is the past 3 to 4 months, as I've noticed, is I have really, really bad tartar. I can brush my teeth within a matter of 4 to 5 hours. My teeth look really bad again. So oral problems is a problem during PMDD. I've had so many cavities. I've had teeth break. I've had to have extractions during the luteal phase. I've had the bleeding gums. Like I said, I've had really, really bad tartar on my teeth, gingivitis, like you name it. It hits me during my luteal phase. Another weird symptom that I have during my PMDD week, again, which is 7 to 8 days before my period starts, really bad psoriasis and dandruff. I have really, really bad hair fallout. My hair falls out in gobs when I'm in the shower. I have extremely bad dry scalp, like all on mostly the left side of my scalp. I don't know if it's just from COVID, when I had COVID and it destroyed my hair and my scalp, but I've noticed on the left-hand side of my scalp, it's just flaky, itchy. I get, like, how do I explain this? It's like this thick crust that I get on my scalp, and it has pus coming out of it. It's disgusting. I've used deep moisturizing shampoos and conditioners. I've used Head and Shoulders. I've used all kinds of stuff. Nothing works. I've actually tried using head wraps, head bonnets. I've tried sleeping in bonnets. I've tried doing hair mask. I've tried doing olive oil treatments, vegetable oil treatments, egg treatments. I've tried it all. Nothing works during my luteal phase. Not a damn thing. My hair is really frizzy, dry, wispy. It doesn't want to do anything. If I put a hair straightener, forget it. It's going to be like Static City. Like I said, it's incredibly dry. If I try to curl it, it's not going to hold a curl. If I even try to put it back in a high bun, or if I put it back in a bun in period, these pieces will not stay in it. They literally just go. Another symptom, which I just sneezed. Histamine issues. I sneeze all the time, constantly. Itchy eyes, dry, and I don't have allergies. I don't have allergies at all in the spring or summer. I know it's really weird. I'm probably one of the most blessed people in the whole world, but in the spring and the summer, I don't have allergies. I love spring and summer when it comes to allergies because I don't have a response to it. But when I'm during my luteal phase, my histamine tolerance is 0. I literally have sneeze attacks, itchy eyes that are watery as well and dry. Sometimes I get a scratchy throat, and I'm constantly itching all over my body. It's horrible. The other thing that I've noticed too during my luteal phase and during PMDD week is I have extremely bad dry skin. I go through bottles of lotion. Like, I'm using hemp lotion, Jergens lotion, Dove. I'm using everything I can. I'm actually using fancy schmancy lotions that are actually designed to help you, and they literally do not work. I had a shitty day yesterday with it. I noticed it was right around the afternoon hours. I had to keep running to my bathroom to use my lotion. It was probably about every 15 to 20 minutes. I was just like all that. You can actually hear how dry my hands are right now. Like, dry as a bone. I take showers every single night, and I take a shower, I get out, I moisturize. I literally, within, like I said, 15 to 20 minutes, dry. The one place that I notice that I have the most dryness is my hands, my kneecaps, my calves. Those are my top areas that get dry the most. My phone ended up overheating yesterday, and I had to stop the video abruptly, and I don't even remember what the next thing I was going to talk about. But basically all the symptoms that I had stated before are my number one symptoms that I deal with when I'm going through PMDD week. All these symptoms happen within a week span. It's within anywhere between 7 to 8 to 8 to 9 days before my period. The hair thing was something that I noticed when I hit my mid to late 30s. My hair is just not the same, you guys. And I know that a lot of women say that, you know, it's because of perimenopause, and it is. It's also because I'm perimenopausal. But my hair took a huge hit, you guys. It really did. As you can tell, it's just not the way it used to be anymore. Besides all the other changes that we go through during PMDD week, and most of them are psychological, it's just, you feel like a completely different person. You just don't feel like the person you were 2 weeks ago. I just know when it hits, and it's really... I mean, no woman likes it. I can't stand it. I struggle with everyday things. I can't really and it's really petty things like washing the dishes or doing a load of laundry or just cleaning my room or cleaning the house or whatever, regular schmegular things. My mind doesn't want to go there. My mind's just like, no, we're gonna actually sit on the couch and we're just gonna sit here and doom scroll. It's something that's almost like paralyzing. Like, you literally, for example, yesterday, after I had made those segments,
I got my kid off the school bus and took him home and everything. And it was me, my husband, and my 2 sons. For some strange reason, I just did not want to make dinner. I did not want to make it at all. And that's not like me. Like, I literally am always on the ball with dinner. I have like a meal board and everything. I couldn't get out that door fast enough. Like, I literally could not get out the door. I ended up just leaving and taking a break for a couple of hours. And sometimes you just have to. And when it comes to PMDD and it's something that people don't understand, they need to educate themselves, one. But when it comes to PMDD, you really do have to take frequent breaks. You have to really kind of be selfish in that 2 week span, because PMDD is not something that is to be taken lightly. It is a very serious disorder. Like I said, there's not a lot of research that has been circulated around premenstrual dysphoria disorder. It's something that just popped up like 5 or 6 years ago that scientists are just now finding out, and gynecologists are finding out what it is. And it really is sad because there's a lot of women that have it. They're starting to find more and more and more women that have it. And it's not just, 3% of women. It's like a lot more than that. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up. I apologize for it being kind of abrupt and it ended so quickly. But I just wanted to post this for all the other women out there that are going through it and thinking that they're just losing their mind. Nope. Peace out, you guys, and I hope to speak to y'all again soon.